Today we are going to talk about PIP, feature of UiPath. So what does PIP stands for? PIP means picture in picture mode. So in order to show this demo, I've already prepared a workflow in which I'm opening up a notepad and I'm typing few things into the notepad. Where do you find the picture in picture option on in the studio? You have to click on the debug, and then there you will find picture in picture. So like if you haven't selected it, it wouldn't be under a grayish tone. So once you select it, it goes into a grayish tone, and then either you can debug your file or you can run your file from the studio. In order to show this demo, I have published this process and I'm going to run this process using the UiPath Assistant. But before running the process, let us talk about PIP mode. So what does PIP mode actually would do for you? So if you're using attended bots or your organization is into attended automation, PIP would help you to generate a separate session of your own desktop and would work into it, and the robot would work into that session rather than working using your resources or your desktop. So you can when PIP is running, when you're running your bot in PIP mode, you can simultaneously use your keyboard and mouse and everything. Apart from that, what are the benefits of PIP? Okay, so if you're using attended automation and you're running your process using PIP, it doesn't clash with any job that is going on your desktop. So it gives you an independent session. Okay, there are a few limitations related to PIP mode of UiPath. So the number one limitation that I can count for is, suppose you are doing something in Google Chrome on your desktop and your bot in PIP mode also wants to use Google Chrome. It would not be able to use Google Chrome. So you either have to make Chrome as a default browser for your desktop session and use a different browser in PIP session. Second limitation. So suppose if you're working with a similar Excel on your desktop and also your robot is working with the same Excel in the PIP session, this would also create a conflict and also create funny results with your file. What other things? Okay, so once you are running the PIP mode, there is no prompt for the user or for the employee to know whether there's something has happened on your bot or the session has ended. This is the third limitation. The fourth limitation that I found with PIP is your session remains active. It does not logs out of the session. Okay, so we've already discussed the use and the limitations of PIP. Let's run it from the assistant. So I've published the package and created a process in my orchestrator. In order to run PIP, I have to click on start in PIP mode and then this prompt would come up. In this, I have to click yes. Okay, on doing that, you see, as soon as I clicked there, a session was created of my own screen. The things that we should keep in mind is you can either take control of the screen or you can keep the screen on top or on the bottom. You just have to toggle the button. Now, if you see the bot is writing something